The Tsavo Man-Eaters were a pair of large man-eating male lions in the Tsavo region of Kenya, which were responsible for the deaths of many construction workers on the Kenya-Uganda Railway between March and December 1898. The lion pair was said to have killed dozens of people, with some early estimates reaching over 100 deaths. While the terrors of man-eating lions were not new in the British public perception, the Tsavo Man-Eaters became one of the most notorious instances of dangers posed to Indian and native African workers of the Uganda Railway. They were eventually killed by Lieutenant-Colonel John Henry Patterson, who wrote his account of his hunting experience in a semi-biography, The Man-Eaters of Tsavo. Today, the Tsavo Man-Eaters are the most widely studied man-eating pantherine cats, given their behavior of hunting humans as a pair as well as dental injuries reported in one of the lions, a cause commonly attributed to big cats turning to humans as prey. As part of the construction of a railway linking Uganda with the Indian Ocean at Kilindini Harbor, in March 1898, the British started building a railway bridge over the Tsavo River in Kenya. The building site consisted of several camps spread over an area of 8 miles, 13 km, accommodating the several thousand mostly Indian workers. The project was led by Lieutenant-Colonel John Henry Patterson, who arrived just days before the disappearances and killings began. During the next 9 months of construction, 2 maneless male Tsavo lions stalked the campsite, dragging workers from their tents at night, devouring them. When the lions returned, the attacks intensified, with almost daily killings. Crews tried to scare off the lions and built campfires and bomas, or thorn fences made of whistling thorn trees around their camp for protection to keep the man-eaters out, all to no avail. The lions leaped over or crawled through the thorn fences to get into the camps. Patterson noted that early in their killing spree only one lion at a time would enter the inhabited areas and seize victims, but later they became more brazen, entering together and each seizing a victim. As the attacks mounted, hundreds of workers fled from Tsavo, halting construction on the bridge. At this point, colonial officials began to intervene. According to Patterson, even the district officer, Mr. Whitehead, narrowly escaped being killed by one of the lions after arriving at the Tsavo train depot in the evening. However, his assistant Abdullah was killed while Whitehead escaped with 4 claw lacerations running down his back. Patterson set traps and tried several times to ambush the lions at night from a tree. After repeated unsuccessful attempts, he shot the first lion on 9 December 1898. 20 days later, the second lion was found and killed. The first lion killed measured 9 feet 8 in, 2.95 m, from nose to tip of tail. It took 8 men to carry the carcass back to camp. Patterson wrote in his account that he wounded the first lion with 1 bullet from a high-caliber rifle. This shot struck the lion in its hind leg, but it escaped. Later, it returned at night and began stalking Patterson as he tried to hunt it. He shot it through the shoulder, penetrating its heart with a more powerful rifle, and found it lying dead the next morning not far from his platform. The second lion was shot 9 times, 5 with the same rifle, 3 with a second, and once with a third rifle, the 6 finding their mark. He claimed it died gnawing on a fallen tree branch, still trying to reach him. The main reasons why the Tsavo lions turned to man-eating during the construction of the Uganda Railway in 1898 are still a subject of speculation and study, but several theories have been proposed to explain their unusual behavior. Dental disease. Research conducted on the skulls of the Tsavo lions suggests that at least one of them had severe dental abnormalities, including a damaged tooth and jaw issues. These injuries could have caused significant pain when hunting and killing their usual prey, such as zebra and buffalo, which might have prompted them to target the softer, easier targets, humans. Lack of natural prey. During the time of the railway construction, the region may have been experiencing an ecological shift that reduced the availability of natural prey for predators. The presence of a large workforce and the disruption caused by construction could have driven away game or diminished their numbers, pushing the lions to seek alternative food sources. Behavioral predisposition. Some studies suggest that the man-eating behavior of the Tsavo lions could be due to a behavioral predisposition of the region's lions. The Tsavo area was notorious even before the railway construction for problems with man-eating lions, suggesting a possible regional or genetic trait that made these lions more likely to turn to humans as prey. These factors likely combined in various ways to create a unique situation at Tsavo, where these particular lions became notorious as man-eaters. The story of the Tsavo lions continues to be studied and remains one of the most famous examples of man-eating behavior in wild animals. The construction crew returned and finished the bridge in February 1899. The exact number of people killed by the lions is unclear. Patterson gave several figures, overall claiming that there were 135 victims. At the end of the crisis, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Lord Salisbury, addressed the House of Lords on the subject of the Tsavo Man-Eaters. The whole of the works were put to a stop because a pair of man-eating lions appeared in the locality and conceived a most unfortunate taste for our workmen. At last the laborers entirely declined to carry on unless they were guarded by iron entrenchments. Of course, it is difficult to work a railway under these conditions, and until we found an enthusiastic sportsman to get rid of these lions, our enterprise was seriously hindered. The story of the Tsavo lions lives on, a chilling legacy that whispers to us from the past, reminding us of the wild heart that beats beneath Africa's serene landscape. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button so you can get our videos as soon as possible.